Thank you, Honorable Deputy Speaker. I rise to ask question number 199 of 2015, standing in my name in today's order paper. And the question is directed to the Minister for Local Government, Housing, Environment, Infrastructure and Transport. Would the Minister answer the following? A. Why residents of Clopcott Street and Rotary Anandpur settlement of Bai have not been supplied with clean drinking piped water as promised to be delivered by January 2015? And B. When will residents of Clopcott Street and Rotary Anandpur settlement in Bai receive clean drinking piped water, which was promised to be delivered by January 2015?
Thank you, and I invite the Honourable Minister for Local Government, Housing, Environment, Infrastructure and Transport.
Thank you, Mr. Deputy Speaker. Mr. Deputy Speaker, can I request the Honourable Member to clarify, is he referring to the whole of Clopcott and Anandpur or part of Clopcott and Anandpur? And two, who promised? Thank you, Mr. Deputy Speaker.
Honourable Prem Singh.
Thank you, Honourable Deputy Speaker. I have petition here from the residents of Clopcott Street and Anandpur Bar subdivision, which I can table to the Parliament for his reference, which encompasses parts of both the settlements. Yes.
Honourable Singh, if there is a petition, there is a understanding order. You will have to go through that. Thank you.
Honourable Deputy Speaker, for purpose of clarity, this was a petition to us, and on the basis of this petition, I am asking the Minister. Yes.
Honourable Minister, you on the floor.
Mr. Deputy Speaker, my good friend has just responded part of what I've asked. The last part he has missed. Who promised? Because it's important for us. He has raised this in this House.
Honourable Deputy Speaker, again, for the benefit of the Minister, it is the government which promised.
Honourable Minister.
So, in other words, what he is saying is that they were sure of not winning and forming the government.
This is an oral question to the Minister, and the Minister must answer that question. You don't answer questions with a question.
Mr. Deputy Speaker, I will answer. Now he has clarified himself by saying part of it. The way it was raised, sorry.
This question was assessed and allowed in the Business Committee, where 3 members of the government side were present.
Thank you. Honourable Singh, you are responsible for the accuracy of your statement. Supplementary question. Supplementary question.
Supplementary, Honourable Deputy Speaker. The reason, can the Minister tell us the reason why they probably don't have water? Because Listen, I'm asking the question. I'm saying that the reason, Prime Minister, can I ask the question?
Point of order, point of order.
No. Point of order, Mr. Deputy Speaker.
Point of order. Point of order, point of order.
Mr. Deputy Speaker, I haven't responded to him. How come these supplementary things can be? That was my clarification, Mr. Deputy Speaker. Mr. Deputy Speaker, there are about 166 houses and 22 are without pipe water. But there is a provision of boreholes. Mr. Deputy Speaker, for Anandpur, there is about 120 houses and 14 without pipe water, but there is provision of borehole. Mr. Deputy Speaker, let me assure this House that from our side there was no promise. But this government is all about doing good for all the Fijians. Yeah. And this program has been put in our 2016 program. And I'm also happy to inform the House that the survey has been carried out and it will be taken in 2016. Thank you, Mr. Deputy Speaker.
Thank you, Honourable Member. The last supplementary question.
Thank you, Deputy Speaker. This area in Clopcott, I know this area very well. And there was a program, there was a program by the Mba Town Council to develop this area into residential. This is a squatter settlement, Madam Speaker. And halfway through the thing, halfway through the development, this thing was stopped by the former acting Minister for Local Government. And if that development was allowed to be completed, these people would have got water connected to them.
Deputy Speaker, the Honourable Member said that he knows that area very well. I believe he's not. The reason being, that area has been subdivided and the residents has been issued agreement to lease. So what he's talking about? Thank you, Mr. Deputy Speaker.
Otherwise they get a registered lease. There is a process. You should know better. Yeah, because they will stop.